Welcome to another episode of Road Garage. Today I'm going to try to do, at least on film, a few minutes of where we're going with this. These were the stanchions I had to hold the bumper up and the grill up to get a perspective. And now is to try to get the body in position. And so what you'll see today is, one, I got to take this bumper off. I'm going to torch off those mounts. Brake line, scrap later. I'm going to take off this bumper. This front bumper actually, I think, is perspective to be the rear bumper coming up. It has, I like the straightness of it and the lines. And it kind of reminds me of a El Camino-ish. Remember the El Caminos had lights in the bumper, and it was kind of a straight bumper underneath the tailgate. And that's what we're shooting for. So I'm going to bring the torch out. I gotta get my stuff ready and grab some googles and some gloves. And the torches. Those that haven't seen this is the Monte Coe Mino 1-ton chassis with a Monte Carlo. But the nose is going to be shortened. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're good. I like wearing torch goggles because it helps me see the flame and where she's going. This out of the way. This will be a problem. This is my redneck creeper stuff. Needs to get tossed. Here's one. Oops. Okay, how we doing? Still got some audio going here. Yeah, it looks like it might be. I gotta check it every now and then. So, a nice looking bumper. Maybe a little bit of a whoop-de-doo there. But I think this on the back, well, might have to shorten it or lengthen it. I don't know. Looks pretty good. So we'll put it over here in the maybe pile. No prospective rain today. Okay. Oh my word. Okay. That's a little rustier than I thought. How are we on the back side? That one's okay. Some of it's good and some of it's gone. However, I think that's still a good point. A lot of upper is not very rusty. On the bottom I can always fix or recap or do something with it. Not a problem. A lot of the meat is still there in the old girl. So I actually may use this portion to make our front supports. From the frame here. Gotta get that unscrewed. Seven. Yeah, close enough. I'd say that's a solid 6 as far as size goes. Yeah. What is this stuff here? 4 inches. 4. So 4 inches, approximately. Actually, I can go just about any size the way it cuts back there. What I'm thinking of is kind of what I was talking about before. You can put the hinge up on top of the bumper below the grill out front, or you can come out and drop your hinge down, put your hinge points down here low, and then when you tilt the front, it basically brings the car up and forward. So you can service the motor. I think at the very least, I need to mount the front anyway. And so whether I do a hinge and use it or do a hinge and not use it, I don't think it really makes a difference. Because I gotta mount the front anyway. Now you could say, well, why don't you just weld it to the fender wells where it touches? Well, I could. You could. But then that would leave me very few options. Whereas by doing this front mount, it gives me the flexibility of still making it tilt if I need to, or not, and going from there. So that's where we're at. So I want to extend those out, or this out. I'll get some pieces about 2 16-inchers. Oh, and I can show you. We can do a quick look at the grill shell. Right here, she is. I could probably give you a better look than I got. Up high. Notice that I made 2 filler pieces here in between the grill shell, and I got some long strand tiger hair coming, type Bondo. It's a fiberglass, and you use it when you're doing thicker spots, the fiberglass, and stuff that has quite a bit of contour to it. And I'm gonna fill this up, and then I'm gonna take this top portion and I'm gonna try to make the bottom have the same ridge as this upper. They're 2 different years grills, and I'm using what I was able to get hold of. I got a 78 and a 79, and I'm gonna mold them together. It'll give me 6 headlights, so I should be able to see where I'm going. I also kicked around about putting in here some trucker lights, I call them anyway, a bunch of yellow hampers through here, maybe a couple rows or a row, I don't know. I might do some in those panels too, we'll see. Kicked around, but maybe putting road toad, maybe Monte Coe Mino on the bumper, I don't know. We'll see when we get that far. And I'll do another video when I've fleshed out what we're going to do for the tilt front mounts. And that's probably going to be it for today. Remember what I say, don't do what I do, you do you. And go out in the garage, have fun. And God bless. And toad out.